Hey, can you chop the pineapple?
Chop the pineapple.
Nope. I'm high. How about I wash off the grapes?
Yes.
Okay.
You're already making good decisions when you're high.
I want tacos. Will you drive? I'm a little toasty.
Nope. I'm high. Let's order in.
Don't make an exception when it comes to driving. If you feel different, you drive different.
See on page 4 that the projections need to be tornado next Thursday?
Seriously?
Thursday? Can't do that.
This is really inconvenient.
I have yoga that day.
I have no time for this.
So,
I can't do Thursday, but I can do Friday.
Disasters don't plan ahead. You can. Talk to your loved ones about how you're going to be ready in an emergency. Don't wait. Communicate.
I want to eat apples and bananas. I need to eat apples and bananas. Why can't I eat apples and bananas?
Support the Feeding America nationwide network of food banks to help provide meals to those in need. Join us at feedingamerica.org.
Good evening and welcome to Eagle Eye News at 6. Eagle Eye TV has done a great job. And welcome to Eagle Eye News at 6.
we are just having a great time here in Auburn, Alabama. The party is not over yet.
Eagle Eye TV, Auburn's news leader.
Good evening and welcome to Eagle Eye News at 6. I'm Brady Honeycutt.
And I'm Ella Grace Simmons. Thank you for joining us.
This afternoon, a gas leak shut down the Gouge Performing Arts Center and the surrounding streets. According to an AU alert sent out this morning shortly after 9 a.m., an excavator working near the Gouge struck a main gas line and caused a leak. The road from Woodfield up to South College Street was closed while authorities worked to stop the leak, and people were encouraged to stay clear of the area. A second AU alert was sent out just before 11 a.m., giving the all clear.
If you're about to graduate and are looking to get a job in the state working with Space Command, then you're in luck. Recently, President Trump announced that Space Command HQ will be moving from Colorado Springs to Huntsville's own Redstone Arsenal. Eagle Eye's Johnny Koeninger traveled up to Huntsville and tells us more about what it means for the state of Alabama.
President Trump announced several weeks ago that the new home for the United States Space Command would be Huntsville, Alabama's very own Redstone Arsenal. And so I stand before you at NASA's Rocket Park in the very same place to tell you more.
7 miles wide and 11 miles across, Redstone Arsenal is Alabama's federal center of excellence for the United States Army and NASA. Still, it's big news that the United States Space Command is making the move from Colorado to Alabama. I spoke with Deputy Garrison Commander Martin Traylor on the issue. He told Eagle Eye how Huntsville was picked among several other potential locations.
Quality of life, quality to construct, ability to construct, ability to move rapidly, incentive packages, state and federal incentives for the area around here, the local area support for moves, all those different things. When they graded all that out, Redstone Arsenal and Huntsville graded out number 1.
Despite its seemingly small size, Redstone is the 11th largest city in the Yellowhammer State by day, though quiet currently due to the ongoing government shutdown. Mr. Traylor also commented on the surprisingly large impact that Redstone has both on the local and international economies, due to its tens of thousands of employees and independent contractors like Northrop Grumman.
During the day, we are the 11th largest city in the state of Alabama.
Wow.
We also, at Redstone, have the 111th largest economy in the world. We are a $36 billion economic impact to all of the North Alabama, Tennessee, Georgia, and Mississippi region that our workforce comes from. So as the garrison here, we function as a city.
A city it is indeed. With Huntsville's already rapid growth, the Space Command's move to Redstone will only be a catalyst to Alabama's continually expanding economy.
Tune in later to find out how this will affect Alabama at large. For Eagle Eye News at 6, I'm Johnny Koeninger.
Huntsville is one of the fastest growing cities in the world, and this move is expected to expedite that process.
A local group here at Auburn is looking for ways to advocate for better mental health. Active Minds at Auburn University is an information group focused on fighting the stigma around mental health through open discussion. Last Tuesday, Active Minds held a meeting about codependency in college. Auburn students from all different backgrounds attended to contribute their perspective to the conversation. We went to the event and spoke with Treasurer Christian Lomack, who told us more about Active Minds, their discussion around codependency, and what he hopes students gained from the meeting.
Active Minds is a information group kind of surrounding fighting the stigma around mental health. Especially on college campuses, a lot of people, it's harder for some people to talk about, and we try to bridge the gap and provide information and make it easy to have a discussion. Today we talked about codependency. We talked about, how it's more common than people think, and we spoke about examples and what it may look like in your life. We specifically focused on college. But we spoke about, many different phases of life where it could show up. And we had a very nice discussion about it. It was a good time. I hope students will be able to understand that codependency, like I said, is common. And, talking about it, is, a really good thing. It's a regular thing. You should be able to feel free to speak about this sort of stuff. And B, I want people to really understand that, there's help out there for us, especially here at Auburn, with Auburn Cares and the Psychological Center, there's many places for us to, receive help and, of course, lean on your friends, lean on your community, etc.
When we come back, you'll get a weather update from Eagle Eye's Kayla Didinsky. You're watching Eagle Eye News at 6.
My parents weren't fluent in English, so in school I had to be independent and take initiative, and that's how I handle every project I get.
Hey Kevin, you thinking about retirement?
I'd love to, but I'm pretty busy with all this.
Yeah, hey, let's meet our retirement coach, Avo. A is for taking action.
Not anxiety?
No, Kevin, you're gonna be fine.
You sing?
Barely. V is for variety.
And you dance?
Sort of. Come on. O is for optimize your savings.
Let Avo lead the way.
Visit aceyourretirement.org today.
Nice.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Welcome back to Eagle Eye News at 6. My name is Kayla Didinsky, here with your weather outlook for this week on the plains. We are expecting dry, sunny skies this week, with no potential for rainfall until Sunday. For those of you with 8 a.m. classes, bring a jacket, because temperatures will linger around 60 in the early morning, but quickly heat up to about 80 degrees by noon. Temperatures will be consistent throughout the week, with highs in the low 80s and lows in the high 50s. Moving into the weekend, we're seeing perfect conditions for another night game at home. Saturday will be sunny and will cool down to the mid-70s by kickoff. The rainy weather should hold off until Sunday, when we can expect showers throughout the day and slightly cooler temperatures. And that's all for this week's Weather on the Plains. Stick around. Next up, it's Brady and Ella Grace with your national news update. I'm your weather anchor, Kayla Didinsky, and you're watching Eagle Eye News at 6. We'll be right back.
Yeah! Sam, Elmo!
Oh, hey, Julia. Are you ready to play band with us? I'm going to play my clarinet.
And Elmo's gonna play his drum. Drum loud.
Oh, well, you know what to do, Julia.
Julia knows.
With Julia's autism, loud sounds can be too much.
But she still loves to make music. Play band.
Early screening for autism can make a lifetime of difference. Find out more at screenforautism.org.
Put the keys down, Kevin. But I'm gonna drive home. There are several warning signs present that you shouldn't be driving.
My text to emoji ratio has gotten a little out of hand.
A little?
Yep, I'm definitely gonna call a ride home.
Yo, Scott.
Hey.
I'm heading out, man. You want to ride?
No, I got my car, but I actually really need to go to the bathroom.
Oh, you know what? I was just in there. The line is like 10 people long.
You know, I think I'll just...
Dude, are you okay?
You wouldn't believe what I was just thinking. I am definitely buzzed.
Yeah.
I think I will take this, and I will take that ride home.
Smart man.
Did you see how that dog was looking at me?
Welcome back to Eagle Eye News at 6. Authorities say 19 people are dead or missing after a massive blast at an explosives company in Tennessee. The fiery incident occurred Friday morning at Accurate Energetic Systems, LLC, which specializes in manufacturing military explosives. The facility has been reduced to ash and rubble. Cheryl Hubbard has more.
A home security camera captured the explosion, rattling home some 20 miles away from the Accurate Energetic Systems plant. Residents thought it may have been a lightning strike, an earthquake, or a meteor.
Very devastating blast.
That blast Friday morning leveled an explosives company in McEwen, Tennessee, about an hour southwest of Nashville. Sheriff Chris Davis choked back tears as he confirmed that there were multiple fatalities and people missing.
We do have 19 souls. That we're looking for. So, excuse me, I ask you to keep in mind those families.
As far as the amount of employees there, I know the entire facility has approximately 80 employees. However, we do not at this time know how many were maybe involved in this blast.
The company specialized in making military explosives and was a beloved employer for many in the community. Now law enforcement agencies from across the state are on the scene to try and piece together what went wrong.
Trying to figure out and recreate or figure out what actually happened to cause this. Do I see a short-term explanation? No. Do I see us being here for many days? Yes.
I'm Sherelle Hubbard reporting.
3 people were also treated for minor injuries in the blast.
4 people were killed in a mass shooting outside of a bar on St. Helena Island in South Carolina over the weekend. Stephanie Adkisson has more from the scene.
A heartbroken owner and staff left picking up the pieces. 4 families in the Low Country are now planning funerals after what was supposed to be a fun night turned tragic after gunfire rang outside of Willie's Bar and Grill.
The owner, Willie Turl, was very emotional when telling me about last night's events. He says the bar was hosting Battery Creek High School's alumni weekend and everyone was having a good time. Then the shots rang out.
I heard the shots and it was scary from the inside, you know what I mean? Like you could just tell the rapid succession of shots, like it wasn't something, it wasn't a standard weapon like it. You saw people giving CPR, you saw people picking people up, you saw people crying. People care, like this community didn't do this, a person did this.
The gunfire rang out just before 1 a.m. Sunday. 4 people were killed and at least 20 are injured, according to the Beaufort County Sheriff's Office. I spoke with a member of the community who told me she's at the bar at least twice a week, enjoying what she says is a fun, laid-back environment at Willie's.
I would never have expected anything like that to take place here. You know, the vibe that's here is totally opposite of like, oh, I need to be watching my back, or oh, I need to keep my head on a swivel.
Jindia Blunt said Willie, the owner of the bar, isn't just a business owner. He loves his community and is heavily involved in making the town a better place.
I think that this is most unfortunate because the very thing that he advocates against is what happened here last night. Thank God that I was not here. For some reason, I just decided not to come, but normally I'm here.
Hundreds of people were in the restaurant when the shooting itself happened. Multiple victims and witnesses ran to nearby businesses and property seeking shelter from the gunfire.
I had people that I would consider family that lost their lives last night, and I mean this is home for me. So everybody, everybody, it's tough.
Names of the victims have not yet been released at this point. The sheriff's office said they're investigating persons of interest. Meanwhile, the pain can be seen behind Willie's eyes.
Nothing you can do to solve, some of my kid don't come home. That's rough. But we'll be here with you. We'll be here with you. That's all we can promise. We'll be here with you.
We have continued to reach out to the Beaufort County Sheriff's Office, who says there is no threat to the community. We haven't received any other updates at this point.
The Gun Violence Archive reports that there have now been 341 mass shootings in the United States this year.
5 people are recovering from injuries after a helicopter crash in Huntington Beach, California. This happened on Saturday. Videos show the moment the helicopter crashed to the ground. Firefighters say they rescued 2 people from the helicopter and 3 people on the ground also suffered injuries. They were all taken to a hospital for treatment. The cause of the crash is now under investigation. One witness says the helicopter appeared ready to land. He says its landing gear was down, but as the chopper approached the ground, a piece broke off, and that sent the helicopter into a tailspin before it crashed. When we return, you'll get a political update with Jalen Walker. You're watching Eagle Eye News at 6.
There was an old woman who lived in a shoe. She had so many children, she didn't know what to do. She gave them some broth without any bread and kissed them all soundly and put them to bed. Hunger is a story we can end. End it at feedingamerica.org.
I was living in a shelter, juggling 3 jobs. I had to be resilient. That's something that you can't teach.
You can achieve a lot using your imagination. I mean, I don't like to brag, but... Wait, who's that? And why is she all over these achievement awards? But with STEM, the sky's the limit. Shaboom! Use STEM to envision... Okay, I'm seeing it. Yeah! Invent...
Got any ideas?
I've got a few, actually. And create a better world.
Told you she's super smart.
If she can STEM, so can you. Find out more at She Can STEM.
The ongoing government shutdown will soon hit federal workers' paychecks. Many employees are expected to receive a partial paycheck this week, but if a spending deal isn't passed by lawmakers soon, many of those workers will go unpaid. The gridlock in Washington is also hurting air travel, as many major airports face worker shortages. Jen Sullivan explains the impact it's all having on the economy.
Let's save some for the next people, okay?
Katie Frazier is with her young son, grabbing food for their family of 6.
So tuna's really easy for us.
But this isn't a grocery store. It's a food bank for military families in Virginia. As the government shutdown that started October 1st drags on, many military personnel will soon go without a paycheck, leaving many, like Frazier, unsure how they're going to feed their families.
We're a one-income family.
She says her husband gets paid every 2 weeks.
If we don't get paid after that, it can start to become a real stressful situation, a real struggle. So,
Roughly 1.4 million federal employees have been furloughed or are working without pay. The Trump administration started layoffs on Friday and warning more will come.
It'll be a lot, and we'll announce the numbers over the next couple of days.
The Trump administration says they will allocate funds to continue paying troops. The shutdown is also causing staff shortages at major airports across the country. Air traffic controllers and transportation security agents are considered essential employees and are required to show up for work. but they're not getting paid.
People call out because they physically cannot come to work because they don't have the financial means to continue to go to work.
The Federal Aviation Administration says 12 facilities that guide planes were short-staffed Friday. The industry trade group Airlines for America saying, quote, "It is safe to fly, but ATC staffing shortages strain the system and cause flights to be spaced out, slowing down everything. In some cases, flights may be delayed or even canceled." I'm Jen Sullivan reporting.
According to the Congressional Budget Office, the last time the U.S. government was shut down for 35 days in 2018, an estimated $3 billion were lost in GDP.
One aspect of the U.S. economic engine could use a jump start. More Americans are having trouble making their car payments. A recent report from J.D. Power finds the percentage of new car buyers who have credit scores below 650 was close to 14% last month. That's the highest amount in 9 years. And more of those buyers who take on subprime auto loans are having trouble making payments. Findings from Fitch Ratings also show more than 6% were at least 60 days overdue on payments this year. That's a new high. Last year, more than 1.7 million vehicles were repossessed. That's the most since 2009, according to industry research from firm Cox Automotive. Fitch Ratings found delinquency rates have mainly held steady for borrowers with better credit scores.
Spot silver prices hit their highest level in more than 4 decades on Monday. Silver futures surged in trading to hit an all-time high of more than $52 a troy ounce. Spot silver prices are another real-time measure of the metal's value. Those also notched a record high. Just last week, spot silver broke the $50 per ounce threshold for the first time since 1980. Silver prices have spiked this year, roughly 75% higher. The silver boom appears to be rooted in traders looking for hard assets for safe investments amid economic and global instability. Those worries include tariffs and inflation to the burden of government debt. Silver and platinum, up at least 75% or more, are both outpacing gold, which is roughly 51% higher. We're out of time, but for more Auburn news, head over to our website, eagleeyeauburn.com, and check out our social media pages. I'm Brady Honeycutt.
And I'm Ella Grace Simmons. Thank you for watching, and War Eagle.
We need to go meet the guys. I'm lit. Can you drive?
Pool party at Jesse's. Can you drive? Will you drive? I'm a little toasty.